Hi, I'm Chris. Thanks for coming back to watch another video of mine. If this is your first time here, diving with my buddy Junior on his boat, Free Spirit. It's a private boat. Hey, we're dropping in. I'm just going to take a peek, make sure everybody looks alright before I head down. Today we're dropping on a spot that we're hoping to find some mutton snappers, yellow jacks, scope it out for grouper and hogfish. Opening season's in about a week. So everyone looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting my gun ready and descend as quickly as I can. I have a 52-inch Koah roller. Don't see a lot of videos online with it, so I like to show my use of the gun, good and bad. I really love this gun. It's super accurate. It can be a little difficult to load the mono. So here I see Junior. He's heading out west. That caught my eye. So I'm going to do the same thing. Lures without a scooter. I've got a Tusa. At this point, I'm looking for any structure, any sort of ledge, lots of fish. I didn't realize Laura was going to get stuck out in the middle of the sand. I probably should have offered her a ride, but I didn't know exactly where to go, only seeing where Junior was headed. But I've already lost sight of him, so I'm just going to keep heading west for a bit. It took a couple minutes, but this is my first sign of life and structure, so I'm going to go ahead and turn with the current here and start looking for something to shoot. I'm also looking for lionfish. I have my zookeeper with me and a pole spear. I'm not seeing a lot, so I'm gonna start looking closer, looking up under some ledges. Maybe I'll find some lionfish. I'm having trouble with my flashlight. It won't turn on. I'm not sure why. I'll mess with it later, but I got it working at one point. But for the most part, I just gave up trying to use it. Yeah, it looks like ran into Junior. Visibility isn't great. And what I think I see here is some yellow jacks, but it was premature. It wasn't a yellow jack. So I'll let this fish go. I don't believe it was a kill shot. Yeah, right up here is a nice little grouper. Grouper season's closed. See you next week. Or not. It's like they somehow know grouper season starts and you won't find them anywhere. At least in the open like that. And then next you know, a nice little mutton snapper comes swimming by. So I'm just going to quick load my kicker band. The mono's tangled up in my zookeeper, so I got to get that out. This guy measured in at 23 inches. Still fighting the mono. There we go. I wasn't sure how good of a shot I landed. I didn't want it to rip off, so I'm going to just kind of let it hide under there. It ends up working its way out. At which point then I'm going to try to get it under control quickly. Got a pretty good hold of its tail. And so I'm just going to hold on to it tight there while I get my float ready. Then I'll brain it and float it. Since the shaft went all the way through the fish and the fish was going in circles, it kind of tangles up all the mono, twists it up. So at this point, I'm trying to untwist it so I can get it out and then just float the fish. After heading north a bit, I catch back up to Junior. He's messing with his gun, so I don't know if he's got a fish or what, but I see a lemon shark. So in case he's got a fish, I just go straight for the lemon shark, kind of push it away. It's interested in whatever he's doing. At this point, it looks like Junior's ready. And I see a nice little yellow jack. I thought I missed. But looking back at this, I actually hit it. And then it tore off. Shot was a little low. I kind of rushed it. Junior's thinking about shooting it, but then he realizes that lemon shark's there, and I'm not ready to defend. So he lets it go. As you can see, that lemon shark is still hanging out. Junior, I decide keep my eye on him in case that lemon shark's still around. I'm sure he's doing the same for me. It's a large gap. I've not seen anything. Start looking a little closer under some of the ledges, hoping to find lionfish or something. Come across a sleeping nurse shark. See a mutton snapper. I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot at it, but I missed. As soon as I shot, he turned. So I'm gonna send up a marker, an empty marker, kind of as a signal to flare to the boat. Just let them know about where I'm at. Here I come across a small school of yellowjacks. I'm trying to pick one. And this one doesn't tear off. It's funny how the others just hang out. Oh, what are you doing? Not the biggest yellowjack, but it's enough to have a taco or something. So I get the fish under control. Got it on the stringer with the float. Send it up to the boat. Yeah, dive's pretty much over at this point, so I don't reload the gun. Gonna go ahead and just send my surface marker up and start my ascent. Another good dive. As I'm getting on the boat, I lose my balance.
On a yellow giant, nice yellow giant. I'm going down. Help me out, help me out. Thank you.
It would have been funny as long as he didn't get hurt.
Are
you okay? Then we would have laughed.
You know what hurt the most? Probably my pride. All right, I'll stop recording.